What's up, boys? Today we're back with some more of the full disposable tech engineer. I'm going to be trying to really push the cryo drones here because I believe the disposable tech rework on those are the only source of freezing ground in the game. You've got multiple sources of all of the burning acid electrical ground between all of the different constructs that can find disposable tech and grenades and stuff like that. Several beam weapons have it as well, but I'm pretty sure the drones are the only way we can get freezing ground currently, and with the disposable tech rework, it inverts the effect of lifetime on the duration of the drone. However, it causes them to drop an elemental ground effect matching their damage type, and that still scales positively with lifetime. So we're going to be looking for a lot of that in order to make the freezing ground effects last as long as possible. I'm just curious if we can basically like permanently freeze the entire screen or what will happen later on. I'm honestly not even sure if the ground effect itself does any damage. I think I have done the cryo drones with disposable tech once before, but I didn't really pay attention that closely. Oh nice, we got it as the first one. That's perfect, so we can get a lot more levels on it as well. Pay to win is decent, but we could find some scanners. Okay, nitrous scanner, more weapon levels. And we'll go reload speed, since when you're making the drones last for as short a time as possible, it actually becomes a pretty good stat on them. So now we'll be looking for lifetime as a global stat, which you can also get on drones as well at a slightly higher value. And then for the drone itself, probably reload speed into potency, just to see what happens and if we can absolutely freeze everything later on. The other weapons aren't too much of a concern. We just want 2 more drones that can also get disposable tech, just to fit the build and to scale with the stats we're going to be going for here. The fire drones actually aren't too bad. I'll take a cryo drone since we're trying to maximize that one. The Firefly drones are actually pretty good at mining now. They obviously won't compete with like turrets or the coil gun once you get a lot of fire rate or reload speed or whatever for them, but they're not bad if you get some extra sources of plus drones on them. But also if you're going disposable tech and making them last a very short time, then that actually makes the mining on them quite a bit worse. So I'm not super concerned with that, but maybe.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Big reload. I think we will take that over a green damage. Big global reload. That's not bad now. With the disposable tech rework. Big paint job. I guess that probably is the main stat we would want on that. But cryo drones.
Get it wrapped up, miner. The longer you stay, the harder it gets.
Reload mining. We should probably grab that since I'm not exactly sure if we're getting any sort of mining here.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Lifetime, we want that.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
see if we can get level 15 real quick for the next drone.
You need to move it. The bugs are evolving.
Potency for the cryo. Let's get the crit damage for now, I think. No drones. Okay, there's a pretty good one. Bit of movement. Then potency or damage? Potency it is.
See you in hell.
I got your scent now. Threat level increased.
Potency into an overclock, and these are actually the two that I want, I think, plus 2 extra drones even though they're much closer, but we have to have that to even drop the ground effect, so we'll go to that first and see what happens. Lots of bugs gathered up, see if we can get some smashing here.
Dial it in.
All tasks complete. Stage finished.
Luck, very important stat for a drone-based build, so we can get more legendary +1 drone levels.
Don't mind if I do. Ugh, I got it in the mouth.
Reloads.
Right.
Bit more movement. Pickup is pretty nice.
Get your ass moving, miner.
Thunderbird, that's fine.
This drone makes my hair.
I think compared to the other drones, it's a bit harder to get a lot of plus drones on that from the overclocks,
Give me that.
but I'll still take it.
I'll take this one. This makes my whole life better.
We need
I'm
to get
feeling
some
lucky.
decent nitrous stuff. Reload for the cryo is great. Then I'm fine grabbing a paint job here. We actually don't want electrical because I don't want to upgrades on just those two. We want to go mainly for the drone stuff, so plasma it is.
Rock and stone. What else we got?
Cryo
This will help me
drone,
work harder.
and then
This
some
makes my whole
reloads.
life better.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
So the drones that are naturally aggressive, like the Viper and the Fire, can actually get the defensive something. I don't know, it's one of the behavior chips that makes them defensive, like the Cryo and the Electric are by default. And that one actually comes with +2 drones now, I think. It's either +1 or 2. But since the Electro is already like that, you can't get that for it. And then I think there aren't that many level 18 overclocks on the drones by default. But the electrical actually has 3 of them there, so you aren't guaranteed to get the +3 for it. Reload for drones, that's actually pretty good here now.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Oh yeah.
I'll get a bit more nitro as well in case we want to reroll here.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
So you like to
Reload for one of the drones, yup.
No way. The legendary.
We have a reload for the cryo drone.
A swarm's headed. Box of goodies headed your way, miner.
20s. That would depend on how much crit stats we get. Might actually be a downside in the long run. Ooh, another nitro scanner. Not bad. Okay, I probably should prioritize the levels on the gun platform a bit more instead of passing up all the paint jobs so we can see if there's any mining available to that. Cryodrone.
Red sugar. Boom, baby. Took out a loot box. Bring the pain.
I guess if you had the damage at this point, you might actually want to go for the red box on the elites, since that would give you a small chance of getting +1 drones. But I definitely don't have the single target damage right now.
Take that.
So more nitrid is... Viper damage.
Feel much better now.
Careful, they're going blood crazed. Work fast, miner.
Try and get a bit of extra on the shellback since they're super annoying.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
Reload, yeah. We should probably check the level 12 on that when possible. Cryodrone, yup.
Lock it in.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there. The bugs are going insane. Move.
Lifetime and luck. Gotta go there, I think. Reload into an overclock, and we can go the +2 for even more freezing ground explosions.
Get it done, miner.
Then we really need to grab that magnet, but it's getting kinda hard to move right now. Let's go reload
Epic
here.
upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Bugs are going insane. Move. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
And
The
then
drop pod is not
a bit of
going to
pickup to try and help me grab the magnets.
Hell, have a bullet in the fight.
Turn damage is fine, but we can also get reload on the cryodrone.
Feels rare. Feels right.
Let's get a bit of mining speed to help out with that. I don't really need to get that because we're going to push it so far past 18. What does it have there? Probably +3 drones, I would think. I think we can wait a little bit and just take some decent damage stats. Potency we do want though, and
Just
reload.
what I needed.
I can probably go potency on that now.
It's a little extra special. No, I crit.
Big reload speed, absolutely.
Get yourself onto that drop pod.
Luck,
It's about to
I
head
think
out.
I gotta take that for the drone builds.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Reload there, definitely. That needs levels. I'm fine with just buying basically everything in the shop. Actually, let's do one reroll. Probably reload here is the most fun. Bit of crits.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
I'm so ready to quit this job and move on. Oh yeah. Loot bug looted.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
That feels better.
Yeah, reload's fine.
Every day.
Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
Pop the loot bug. Let's get the minerals.
We got a launch. Supplies inbound.
Get you.
Pickled Nitra, that would be super risky with the 2 scanners right now. I'll take a gold scanner while we still have plenty of time to get value out of it.
Will be with you shortly.
That has some of the best upgrades for this, with lifetime and drone reload speed.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
There is gold.
Big XP gain. We'll have to wait on the level 18 there.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
That feels better.
Ooh, Hoarder actually shouldn't be too bad with all of the very close range cryodrones here. Yeah, that was insanely easy. So I'll take the reflex to get that out of the artifact pool, and I actually don't mind having some survivability stats here on a fairly short range build as well. So that's actually pretty solid from a Hoarder.
You want some more?
Obviously you can get like a gold scanner or something and that would be insanely good, but that's far above the average still, I think. Let's go ahead and check the level 18 here. Oh yeah, the crisis protocol, but we definitely want as many drones as possible. Get some close range damage on this guy and then squeeze out.
That hit the spot.
Reload for the Viper drone.
I got it.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
big damage on the cryo, that's fine.
I'll take it.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Lifetime.
Break the fight.
Lifetime.
I'll take it.
So that brings those down to 2.9 seconds from a base of 12, so a little bit under 25% right now. And we have a ton of time to scale that up still.
My little friend.
I should probably get all the overclocks we can. Okay, so yeah, this is the behavior chip defensive, has +2 drones on it now. Actually not too bad with that change. If you're going disposable anyways, then you're getting a lot of effect out of just the end of the duration effect on them anyways. Disposable tech there, cheap potency. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, for the Thunderbird.
Legendary. It's
Reload
my lucky
definitely.
day.
Then we kind of need some more gold stuff anyways.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Do I want to save any of these? I think reload for the cryo is probably the one we want the most.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
Time to collect some gold. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
The time is up, great. Who bucked out?
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Suck on this, you freak of nature! You ugly son of a bitch!
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Nitra!
Potency. Actually, mining speed. With 3 scanners, I should be getting a ton of that.
Found the shape!
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone for impact. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Alright, freezing ground, time to earn your paycheck here. Don't think I can avoid that magnet.
Good work. Supply pod inbound.
Big movement, yep.
A legendary! I knew today was
Another
gonna be
Nitra scanner? That also gets him out of the pool at 3 copies.
You bugged the pot.
reload
I'm a new dwarf.
for as many cryo explosions as possible. There's like just random frozen bugs that look like they're running away from me. We'll go reload there. I guess there's so many bugs and I'm not actually killing them that fast because my main damage sources are pretty short range. So they're like glitching out or something. Alright, we should probably start getting some damage on those guys and also turn damage numbers off so I can see a bit clearer. Need to be very close for the cryo drones. Big damage. I think I'd rather have a drone level though. Well, if we get the mining effects a bit faster, then that actually could give a lot of value with 4 resource scanners. That should honestly be my priority right now. Getting mining gun platforms if possible. Potency is fun, but we need to get that mining if possible.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Lifetime, cryo reloads, bit of movement, lifetime, cheap level for that, bit of armor for the survivability, lifetime again, wow, paint job, and we need some for the rerolls here. Cryo potency, we'll lock that, take a cheap level there, potency, and I guess we can. Man, that was a lot of lifetime. 1.9 seconds.
Kill them all, miner. Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
we should probably take some damage here for the boss level. And I have to get very close for the explosions. But they are pretty good damage when you can overlap a bunch of them on the same targets. I don't really care too much. Jet boots are kind of fun, but not the greatest. Let's see what else we got. Divers is not bad for some reload. Some nice damage stats on top of that. A guy having fun over there. Still no gun platform. I could use some pickup radius. Alright, try and get as much damage as we can while the charge is on cooldown. Okay, let's check the overclock here. Mining, nice. Just in time to get a little bit of value from that. Big XP? Yeah, I guess I'll still go there.
You ugly son of a bitch.
Trying to have some bouncing plasma, get a bunch of the rocks down here as we're kiting around. Reload on the Thunderbird, we can see what we get there. +1 drones, not bad.
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated. Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it gets back to orbit.
Cryo reloads. If we get that up to 18, that's a lot more resources with the huge fire rate that can get, and then fire rate also helps as a level up. So I guess that should be my next priority. With that many resource scanners.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Keep pushing, miner. Stage 6 is next.
Lifetime, paint job, lifetime. Overclock with the reload speed. Got the third disposable tech.
Surely next time will be better.
Reload for the cryo drone, cheap damage. Reload there. Fire rates, cheap reloads. And we'll do one more reroll, and reload there is great.
This out.
That'll probably pay itself off. We can do potency and some global damage still.
Not too shabby.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
When the damn clock starts feeling like that, you know it's time to quit.
And those should actually last a pretty long time, since they get the global lifetime still, but not the drone-specific one.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Just take a damage level since they're the same.
Good work. Supply. Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is
Ration
approaching.
pack is not bad. I am pretty light on survivability right now. And we are pretty short range.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I die a little inside every time I have to pick up. Let's show them some fight. Alien, go!
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in a record time.
Lifetime.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
That will teach you. Die, monster! You lock down.
The bugs aren't appreciating your presence, Miner. Get the lead out.
Beat your maker, Drake! Monster, huh?
Reloads.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
Yeah, that Praetorian got frozen pretty far back from the freezing ground, it seems like.
There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
Come and get me, you disgusting bug! Dwarves don't die, please!
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
That will teach
Potency.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Digging deeper, miner. Stage 7 coming up next.
Gonna
Good
paint my
job.
nails to match it.
I kind of just want to look for lifetime and reload speed now, make it really silly. Lifetime, cryo reload, lifetime reload,
Nothing for me here. Let's
cryo
try it.
damage, fire
Wowee,
rates.
let's shake it up.
I guess that's fine.
Gorgeous gun for
Get the big
this is
fire
gonna
rate there
change
for even
everything.
faster mining. I guess we'll also try and finish off the overclocks on those ones.
I've been
Mining
dreaming
there is
of
probably
something
fine.
this. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Reload on the cryo and everything, and a level for some stuff that needs it.
What else?
Potency and reload on the cryo, we can finish that.
Yeah.
Plus 3
I'm clocking it to
drones,
11.
mining speed, and I guess
Take this one.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Let's get the job done. We got the horda.
I'll take the shield belt to get that out of the artifact pool.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's get the big one.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. The swarm is heading your way.
So those are down to 1.47 from 12. Almost 10% of the starting amounts.
Almost scared of you. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get
And I guess that means we should be close to 10 times the duration on the ground effect as well.
Supply pod imminent.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Coupons, we can still get some nice value out of those. Lifetime.
Use this. Boom, baby! Ah! Bring it, Becker!
And since we're so focused on the cryo drone, I can very easily control my elite damage by just staying very far away from them and have a ton of extra mining time.
Be happy you can't see my scanner. But I advise that you move, miner.
Come and get me, you disgusting bug!
Potency, yeah, that's fine.
You need to move it. The bugs are evolving.
Shouldn't need precious minerals. It will
damage. I guess we can grab some of that.
Taking you deeper, Miner. Stage 8 coming up next.
That'd be kind of wasted cryodrone.
Take it.
Do I want to go for really big nitro powder and pickled nitro later on? Maybe.
Let me try again.
Potency for the cryo, lifetime, reload, reload for the cryo. Pick up since that's actually fairly short still. See what else we got. Reload lifetime. Luck, reload. Finish that off now. Plus 3 drones, nice. Lifetime, lifetime. And that's about all we can do there.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
1.17.
Well, I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
So I think that's just over 10 times. Since that would be at 1.2 seconds. Doesn't have anything about the ground effect though, does it? No. But I mean, clearly the electrical and acid grounds are pretty silly, and we only have like half the weapon levels on those ones.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Probably just max out the reload now. I could maybe get some more value out of the pickup radius, but it seems like I can usually complete a few loops around the map towards the end and probably skip that now.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something. The scanner just lit up like good work. Supply pod inbound.
Chemist is honestly not bad. XP scanner, probably not. Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that. That makes the freezing better, and then we have the 2 damage types that give extra utility to everything. Acid for damage taken, and electrical for crit chance. So that's probably one of the better blue artifacts we can get, actually.
Objective completed.
Lifetime, yep. Status is more damage, but my damage is perfectly fine. It seems like we can just really max out the lifetime here.
You're really pissing off the bugs. They're getting angrier.
Oh, we accidentally got a blue box now.
The
Lifetime?
Before it leaves.
Lifetime.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Stage 8 complete. Diving deeper.
Lifetime reloads. I think we'll pass on that now. Lifetime.
Let me try again.
Lifetime. Cryo drone.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer. What else we got? I rarely go for this
Reloads.
one.
Don't really
Let me try
care.
again.
Drone
No CDs every day.
reloads.
What else?
Cryo.
I'd rather pick one of these. I want another go.
Ooh, we can save that for later. Grab some
I'm a
drone
new
reload
dwarf.
there. 544 nitra.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Maybe we're not gonna die after. You fuck down.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I'm not scared of you. Say hello to my little friend. Die!
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
Follow this.
And clear. Supply pod inbound.
Pretzel's not bad. If we could get the nitra powder, that would be pretty sick. But I kind of want to hold those just so we can go for the pickled nitra as well on the final level. See if we can get a one-shot with all of the cryo drones exploding at the same time.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
You fuck open. Ethan! Your history! Your history!
Objective completed.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Yeah, I guess we'll go lifetime now since there's only one shop left.
Think you could kill me? Think again. You want some more? Your history! The time is up, Free! You like on it! Come and get me, you disgusting fuck! Come and get me, you disgusting fuck!
Watch it. The threat level is increasing.
Your history! Shoot it in the face!
Did the drone's sound effects change a bit there? Like they were louder for a few seconds and then they just went back to normal.
Threat level keeps rising. You have to move, miner.
Shoot it in the face!
cryo damage? Sure.
I'll take this one.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
This one makes me
Lifetime,
wanna be a
cryo,
dwarf. More options.
reload,
I rarely
cryo,
go for that. Let's shake it up. I'm
cryo,
raring to try this. Nothing for me here. Let's try
cryo,
again.
cryo,
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
lifetime,
I
cryo,
rarely- Let's shake it up.
cryo,
I'm raring to
reload,
try this out. Surely next time will be better. Gotta
reload.
have that legendary. Show me more.
Oh,
It's a little
cryo.
extra special.
Then we
Gotta
can
roll
probably
the
do
dice
one
on
more
this one.
cryo. Oh, we have one more actually.
Next.
And nothing. 769, yeah, we'll keep it. Why not?
Here we go. You found the dreadnought.
Level 47 cryo drone, 0.88 second duration, 0.22 reloads.
Single dwarf can do.
Friggin' hell. Sorry, Liz. Your own fault for being full of Bring it, backers! Die! I die a little inside every time I have to pick up a move. Took out a loot box.
Oh, we might actually kill all the eggs. Be a bit more careful around that guy. So we can still see the final artifact here.
Supply pod prep for you. We need the LZ clear.
And of course, okay, there's one to the south. We can probably avoid that one then.
Die, creep! Let's clear them out!
We have a few rerolls left and plenty of nitro to go with it.
Supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Pickled nitro? We're at 55 and 87.
I'm gonna do something.
And that goes to minus 501%. 3,352%. Whee! I can't control where I'm going. We can reroll here, look for some more cryo levels, reload actually,
It's a little extra special.
get some more of those explosions out, try and move around so that the turrets will continue getting nitro for me. It's going to be pretty hard to control my character to go into melee range. Oh, they're already trying to heal each other. Can we get an explosion? Correct.
Well done, team. Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated.
Perfect.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Whee!
Get moving, then won't hang around.
Never felt better. Feeling much better.
I'm a race car.
Gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
Gather up your fears and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
So final stats minus 576% movement speeds, 3,791% damage, 212 global, plus some extra for the drones, 49, 273 crits, 49 luck, 15 global lifetime. Well, we had a ton of drone upgrades for that, 380%, 0.83 seconds from 12 seconds. And that also scales up the duration of the ground effects, so you've got a bit of double scaling there, as long as you have enough reload speed to actually go with the super low lifetime. 150 potency. Got the +2 there, plus disposable tech. +1 there, plus disposable tech. This one doesn't have that version of the +2, since they naturally have the sort of defensive behavior anyways. But those ones are much better by default. Got a ton of early scanners, and to the very late pickled nitra. Still got some decent value out of the coupon, although if we could have gotten it up here somewhere, that would have been pretty nice. But honestly, that build was absolutely nuts. It's kicking me out of the supply pod all the way down here.
We will raise a mug to your memory in the bar, miner. Rock and stone.
Oh man, the drop pod left without me.
88 million on the gun platform, 47 on the cryo, 22 on the acids, 27 on the Thunderbirds. This had about 29 million electrical dots. This one had about 10 million acid dots, with almost no status damage scaling, so that's honestly kind of nuts. And if you think about the damage, the plasma is just constantly hitting from long range, bouncing around, while these are exploding in very close range, this one especially with the personal space invaders. So that's actually pretty high damage considering how short the range was on it. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.